Hey guys, what is up? Nate here with NN Bass. I'm coming back at you guys today with a little episode, and today I'm gonna be doing kind of a rod and reel arsenal update for you guys. So as you guys can see here, I've got pretty much my arsenal. I got two rods that aren't here right now. The Quantum Escalade HD, it's upstairs on my rack, and then I just picked up a Defy rod, a Defy spinning rod 7-1, medium heavy. I haven't got a reel for it, so I'm not really gonna include it in today's video. So if you guys watched my original rod arsenal video, a lot of these rods are gonna look really familiar. There's a couple new ones, and then a couple new reels as well. So like always, we got my cranking stick, nothing new about that. We've got my two spinnings, my two medium spinnings, nothing new about those as well. So got my Omen with my Concept A on it. That's not new, but there is something new about every one of these four rods. So we'll start out with this one. This right here is a 710 Denny Brauer Pro Series rod. It's a 710 heavy, fast action, or fast action tip. Picked this up at the Columbus Fishing Expo a couple weeks ago. This is going to be my new flipping stick. It is an umbrella rig rod, but it's got the heavy action to it, so I'm going to use it for flipping. Now, with that, if you guys watched the video that I did kind of covering the Fishing Expo, you guys knew I had a Revo X on there. Well, I switched a couple things around, and I picked up this Lew's LFS speed spool reel, 7:5 gear ratio. That way, if I do end up actually flipping with it, I know I say I'm going to flip with it now, but whether or not I do end up flipping with it, I got a little bit faster gear ratio reel to, hustle the fish out of the grass or the lily pads or whatever they're in. Also on that, I put on the Lew's power handle. It's got the Mach 2 grips on here, but I got them in the charcoal gray. It comes in two different ones. It's got the aluminum handle, or it comes in a carbon fiber one as well. I just went ahead and picked up the aluminum. You guys can find those on Tackle Warehouse. Also, real quick, I got that paired up with 65-pound Power Pro braid. I got a KVD 3/4 ounce slither rig on there. So that's that one. This is the next one that I've done something with. You guys have seen this rod before. It's my 7-foot heavy Abu Garcia Veritas 2.0 rod. Fast action tip on it. What is new about it though is I put the Revo X on here, so it is in 6:6 gear ratio, but I've frogged with a slower gear ratio rod ever since I started frogging, so I'm pretty used to it. Anyway, now I've got an Abu Garcia rod with an Abu Garcia reel. I know the Revo X is relatively new. For you guys who don't have one or think about getting one, it's pretty smooth for a $100 reel. It is pretty much just like the SXs. It's just cheaper. SXs are a little bit smoother, I will say, but for a $100 reel, it's not that bad. Once again, I got 65-pound Power Pro braid on here with a Spro walking frog. So that's that. Then I got this. So you guys have seen this reel before. This is my Lew's Mach 1 reel, 7:5 gear ratio. But a couple weeks ago, I actually snapped my Lew's American Hero rod, throwing a spinnerbait. It got hooked up on some rocks on the backswing, and whenever I went forward, it just overloaded the rod and broke it. That's my fault. I wasn't paying attention. So I picked up a 13 Fishing Omen 6.7 medium heavy jerkbait rod. Now, this is the shortest rod I've got. Besides my one spinning, it's a 6.6, but this is the shortest casting rod I've got, and I tell you, it takes some getting used to if you're not used to it. Before this, all my casting rods were a minimum of 7 foot, but with it being short, it works really good for jerk baits. Works really good out in the kayak too. So, next up, I've got this rod right here. So, I also had a problem with my Lew's Mach 2 combo, so I took it back They kind of gave me a refund. Well, they gave me the opportunity to switch it out for an equal price. So I picked up a Lew's TP1. This is it's a 7.3 medium heavy with a moderate tip on it. It's actually a crankbait rod. And I switched over my 13 Fishing Inception onto here, so it's a little bit slower gear ratio. And this right here is primarily going to be a rattle trap rod for me, whether I'm throwing the Bill Lewis style or the the red eye shads or whichever style. It's primarily going to be a rattle trap rod. I've got 15-pound P-line fluorocarbon on here, and then just a Bill Lewis, crawl colored rattle trap for right now. So I did get a little bit of my money back because the TP1 by itself did not add up to the price of the Mach 2 combo, but I'm kind of happy with it. But anyway, that's pretty much what I've got changed up right now on my rod and reel arsenals. I'm not going to be buying any more rods or reels. I've got plenty to get me through the year. My next one might come at the end of the year around Christmas time, but I don't know, it's doubtful. Until then, I'm probably just going to be buying baits. You guys will see tackle unboxings as I'm buying baits as I need them. We've got some tournaments lined up this year along with Nick. I think right now we got 3 apiece lined up for sure. So you guys are going to be seeing videos from that. We're going to be fishing with the same guy. We're just going to be alternating the tournaments. So with that, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down in the comments below. Nick or I will get back to you as soon as we can on those. And also go ahead and make sure to like and subscribe to this video. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. I know we went through a little bit of a drought here where we haven't been putting up videos a whole lot, but we kind of got busy. Fishing wasn't really the best, so we didn't want to put up videos of just us going out and catching nothing. So with that, the weather here is starting to even out. It's starting to warm up a little bit. It's a little cold this week, but anyway, the future's looking bright. And we found some really clear water. We're going to do some swim bait reviews for you guys. Maybe teach you guys how to deep crank if you guys don't know how to throw deep diving crankbaits. But like I said, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate every subscriber that we get. And until next time, guys, just keep fishing.